Alright, we better start recording so the future tubers don't miss this epic moment. I still don't know where we're going after that. We'll just wing it. It's fine. Hello, Winging It Tubers, and welcome back to Blue Rants about Final Fantasy V, the Pixel Remaster for Steam. Not always ranting, but you know. Anyway, in between episodes, we picked up our yellow chocobo Boko, traveled all the way around the world 1.5 times, and now we're going to see if this guy does anything. You're nuts, mister. You get a armor. You get 1 matte Mirage Vest. Is it good? Well, it's a Mirage Vest. You might get... Blink? I think at the very least you get that 25% evade that a lot of items give you. It might be the only armor that can give you the evade bonus. So you can have like a shield, you can have Elven Mantle, you can have some of the weapons do it. I don't think there's any helmets, but you could have like 3 of them, right? Well, Elven Mantle, shield, you know, the dodgy sword, and the dodgy armor. I don't know. You'd probably dodge a lot of attacks, so if that's what it does, that'd be pretty good, I guess. It's not really good for a mage. I'm just showing it off because they can equip it, but it's more, you know, ninja thief kind of gear. Anyway, so I sort of did that side quest off camera. You didn't really miss anything. Just me ranting with the live chat about random stuff. Let's just get 1 battle, see if it looks anything. Oh yeah, you get Blink for free. So it's not even the evade, it's straight up Blink. I'm not exactly sure how Blink works in this version, because, you know, I never test things. Yeah, 1 physical dodge. That's not even very good. In Final Fantasy IV, it was 2 at least, right? So they just nerfed it down to give you 1 physical dodge. And now I can't dodge this stupid town. We had a scene where I think we had about 10 random encounters in a row with no town popping up in here. It was really frustrating. You future tubers missed out. I don't know what the trigger conditions are for the Magic Town, but apparently I flubbed them. And literally 10 combats, and then I saved and reloaded it, and then it worked, so fun. Anyway, we're just traveling back to our airship. You could walk without the bird, but then you get all those dumb encounters. It would be nice for the birds and the airship to all be parked in the same spot, so you can trade them out if you want, or maybe it'd be nice if the birds could go on the airship. Oops, I made a mistake. I went way the wrong way here. Oops. At least you guys get to see some traveling. Yeah, if you could just carry the birds around on the airship and just hop on them whenever you need them, rather than doing all this. Well, I mean, you get to listen to the bird music. You know. Some people really like the Chocobo theme. If you don't know how to walk all the way around the world on a Chocobo, it's not that hard. You'll figure it out. It's not really a maze. As much as I keep going the wrong way, but anyway. That's half of it. I'm sure you'll figure out the other half yourself. Okay, Mirage Vest get. I've kind of drawn a blank on all the side quests we can do. There's not too many left. Okay, there's... So... I'm kind of thinking I might want to try to get the big guard, Blue Magic, right now. There is a way to get it outside of boss fights if it's not changed. We'll need control. So let me prep Ferris, because she's got Blue Mage mastered. So we're going to do the freelancer build again here. With she's got learning automatically, but she'll need control, and then the other ability doesn't really matter. So sure, have some Blue Magic. I might as well just be a Blue Mage at that point. I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't matter. Oh, hey, look, Defender. Does that give us... it actually doesn't give you... It gives you the free dodges, but doesn't actually get you any bonus defense. Like, what a weird design. Final Fantasy V, why does the Defender Sword not give you the stuff that it normally does? Like... It's just straight up worse than the ninja sword, I guess. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Free haste is still kind of unbeatable. The ribbon is real good, but I just want to increase that control chance while we're grinding this out. This one might be something I don't record all of again, because I'm not 100% sure if it'll work, but we'll show it off. It's kind of a rare enemy we're looking for, unfortunately. And then we have to control it and have it cast a really good blue magic spell on us. Do I have to reflect it as well? I don't think we have to reflect it, at least. So we're trying to go over here. It's this inner sea. I think this is all we're looking for, basically. And this is, you know, the water tower, the water crystal tower was sunk here. This is where we fought the boss, whatever, the buffalo kind of dude. And I think it depends how it works in the Pixel Remaster. Basically, we wanna sail around this inner sea. But that was silly. You can't get here without the submarine upgrade and the what am I trying to say? Well, just the submarine upgrade, I guess. So two tablets. Two tablets and the magic tower. But yeah, so at least in the Super Nintendo, there's supposed to be a rare enemy here. We're looking for a stingray, basically, or whatever the name is changed to. If it shows up, we'll have to control it and have it cast a very powerful ability on the party. If it doesn't show up, well, then I'm going to have a little cry. But it is supposed to be a pretty rare encounter, so it, you know, I don't know what the odds really are. There are other ways to learn this blue magic, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know in Pixel Remaster how the encounter zones work. As far as I know, it's this inner sea, and then some guides are like, oh, this specific tile I found it, or this specific tile I found it. There might be different encounter zones with different, you know, encounter enemies. We definitely want to be the one with stingrays. And I don't think these are it. We could have fought those guys in the first world. Although they are quite strong. I mean, we could control them. They kind of look like stringways. But I think we're looking for like a unique tile set of these guys. Somebody like these guys, but new color. Something like that, I forget. Yeah, they've only got the tail screw, so screw themselves, basically. Those guys were kind of big jerks the first time we got on the ocean. So anyway, how you guys doing? If you're enjoying your Final Fantasy. I still don't know exactly when the 6 remaster is coming out, but assumedly soon. One of these is going to be immune to lightning or something, right? I'm so glad that even at like level 40, we still can't even hit a bird. Like, this bird was hard to hit early on in the game, and it's not any easier. The frustrating enemies in Final Fantasy V just stay frustrating. Oh, I didn't equip the, right, I can't equip the gold hairpin and the control hat. Sometime in February, yeah. I guess you could just run, especially like Sahagins are low-level enemies. Like, I'm actually not even very confident that this is going to be in the game. I mean, yeah, these guys are pretty slow, so we probably can run quicker. Unfortunately, after you run, the escape menu stays up for quite a while. It's not a very quick transition. I don't know why there's such a big delay there. But yeah, if you're playing along, you could try to find a special enemy here. And I'm pretty sure this is the right spot. Somewhere in this here, anyway. I don't know the exact tile, but You're looking for a special enemy. And I think I have done this before, and you can control it and get Big Guard. There's another way to get Big Guard, but it'll be from, like, a boss. But Big Guard is, like, one of the few reasons you want to keep a Blue Mage around, really, is kind of my point. So, if you don't have it, your Blue Mage continues to kind of suck. If you don't remember, Big Guard is Protect, Shell, and Haste. Now, sure, we get auto haste, but it'd be nice to have a spell that casts haste on the whole group instantly, and as well as some other nice things. Might even be regen as well. I forget if it's, but regen is lame in this game, so don't get too excited. But yeah, just auto casting that on everyone really easily. Then you can free up your accessories for other cool tricks other than auto haste, like auto reflect maybe. And I'm pretty sure, I think Big Guard ignores reflect, so. Anyway, I think in the Super Nintendo version you can get it here. It is possible the Pixel Remaster has tweaked it so that the enemy I'm looking for isn't even in this area. Could be anywhere, could be nowhere. Could be the same rare encounter. It's hard to say. Let's just do like 5 more and then 5 more encounters and we'll just give up on it. Blue Magic has really let me down this run. So 4 more tries. 3 more tries. And we'll do 2 more tries after this. It's not looking good. 1 more try, and then we give up. All this for 1 nice support spell that we'll use on bosses. It doesn't look likely. Wow, instant escape even on the back attack. That's pretty good. Alright. You saw, I tried. Let's, I keep thinking my R1, L1 buttons will drop me down, but they just switch your character, which is not what I'm trying to do. Alright, back to speed, back to half MP. Whatever world you want. Honestly, I equipped that Mirage Vest. It's not really good on a mage. Usually having more magic stats probably better. The 1 blink on the, like, dodging 1 attack isn't that great. Like, alright, so we've got 2 more tablets to go to get all the legendary weapons. I'm not sure if there's any other side quests I've missed. I might have to go look it up. I think the lake is the obvious one, so let's see if there's a way in there. Well, let's check what the entrance on the lower side of this continent was. We could check raising up here, although I doubt this is anywhere special. No, just takes us to Destroyed City. It's nice that he didn't put the black hole underwater and drain the oceans out, I guess. Okay, now we've been in this one before. This is... Was this the way that led us to the Catoblepas stuff in the other world? So if this is the cave that I think it is, the druids have a drop that someone was like, Blue, you should try to get that drop, it's good. Or maybe you can steal it or something, I don't know. We can fight a couple. Someone suggested this a couple streams back, I think. It's some kind of staff or something, I think. I don't know what the odds of them dropping it is. But you know my luck. Honestly, we have had some, what I would consider advanced luck in this game with enemies dropping more frequently their loot than normal. But it may have just been, like, bias, you know. Let's try 5 encounters. Looking for rare drops and rare enemies. This is not off to a good start. I think the exact words on the commenter from before was something like, well, it might be a rare drop, but I always get it within a few fights. Something like that. It's like, yeah, that means it's impossible. We just forgot Ferris existed. She disappeared. If you steal... Nah, I'm not sure. We'll try. They might have a different list for stealing and for dropping. Most Final Fantasies, I would say, have a different list, but I don't know. We got a potion. I don't know how this... I lost count of how many fights I was going to do. Also, still, somehow everyone's almost dead. Doesn't seem to matter what we fight, everyone just always dies. They definitely nerfed, compared to Final Fantasy IV and most other earlier Final Fantasies, they seem to have really nerfed your character's, like, defense. Like, usually, as you level up and get better equipment, your characters seem to be quite survivable by the end game, especially fighting older enemies that you've already whooped. In this, and I don't think it's Pixel Remaster, I think it's just FF5 normally. It's like your armor and stuff doesn't even really matter. We got a potion again. It says the rare drops an angel ring. Yeah, who knows? I thought someone said go get the... They were trying to advise me to get some kind of staff from the druids, but... I mean, the angel rings are pretty expensive, so if you could reliably get them, that would be a nice way to get some money for free. Because you could sell them for a lot, or you could, well, if you want them, you don't have to buy them anymore. So now we get to see Blink working against us, basically, by my lazy auto battle. I'm just gonna do one more fight. I'll steal another potion or whatever and kill another druid group. A druid group. Uh-oh, with your level halved, you know, sometimes, and it might be the same in this one, your character level might determine what you're able to steal. So if you're at a lower level, you might not be able to steal, you know, as good of loot. I've seen that kind of thing before. Although, honestly, mastering Thief is maybe worth it anyway. It's going to take a little while, and you'll be weaker for a bit. How could we make up for that? Maybe just add, like, dual wields? Can't equip... You couldn't equip, like, the ninja katana, but... Get free steals. But stealing doesn't seem very important. I mean, I mostly just want someone to master Thief, because we'll get protection from back attacks passively once we go Freelancer. And it's not going to take that long. Thief is a fairly quick master, so... Anyway, let's see where this leads us. Ah, this is the cave. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So this is where we were trying to get anyway. Watch out, this is sand bears! I don't know, do they have anything to steal? Doesn't matter, it's dead. That's the trouble, is once I've got a thief, I'm like, ooh, I should probably check out if they can steal anything. And instead of killing enemies, they're all just stealing all the time. Alright, remember this fight? Very dangerous. We've seen this a couple times. Watch out. I wonder if they're strong against air or something. Nope. Good steal. They got potions! I don't remember stealing being very important in this game, but I very rarely follow a guide. I know Gilgamesh you can steal Genji armor sometimes. But other than that, I don't know if there's anything worth. There are some rare drops that are pretty awesome, but rare drops are rare drops. Inherently rare. Alright, well we have a thief, so we run real fast. Which is great. Maybe we just auto-battle like this to save myself a bit of time and energy. Everyone defends except the red mage and the thief. We slipped right off. It's a very slippery cave we're in under here. Why does she not have a name, huh? Suspicious. Or is it the frog that doesn't have a name? Oh! What do we get? It's a beauty! Wow, we're out of it. How are we out of MP already? We just got here. Apparently I didn't rest up at the the submarine. We're gonna leave the dungeon and go recover our MP, because this is silly. A dragon fang. Alright, let's just get this treasure. Garbage. I'd like to get that treasure. Look, we'll be back. We're never getting out of here. Oh, wait. If we go Black Mage, we could Osmos to try to heal up. No need to leave. No need to worry about MP if you can Osmos. In Final Fantasy VI, boy, was Osmos strong, but maybe too strong, honestly. In this game, I don't know. I don't remember it being very powerful. We'll give it a shot. I mean, it depends if the bats actually have any MP to steal. They're not undead, so it won't reverse. Yeah, 112. That's actually pretty good. Maybe I should give Osmos a bit more credit. That's pretty good sustainability. So that's a +1 for Black Magic once you get Osmos. You don't need to ether up as much. Or cottage up. That's just +1 for Lazy Ankylo. But you could definitely you could just cast magic all the time. Don't need a gold hairpin if you can. Technically, you don't even need the gold hairpin because you could just steal MP if you need it. Pretty sustainable by the looks of it. But gold hairpin's just so nice. Alright, let's try this again, but with a little bit more MP to start with. I wonder if we can get a different present. I'll show you, dragon. You think that's a real dragon? Bam. How did I get a flame scroll? I got a flame scroll from the frog last time, and then I guess the loot reset when it turned into a dragon, and we got a dragon fang from the dragon last time. Oh, good. Just straight up, you're dead. Wonder... Honestly, for the cost of cures, it might be better to just use Arise. Especially with the gold hairpin for battles. Alright. Hilarious. You can steal a maiden's kiss from the maiden to use on her frog. That's pretty funny. I like it. Of course, then you miss and she kills someone. Really? This is so dumb. Like, we're not... There's no way we're under-leveled. And that was 3 out of 3 insta-death spells with no misses at all. Like... Ay, ay, ay. At least we're almost done leveling the red mages. Of course, we're out of Phoenix Downs now, so... Friggin' yay. But, you know, in other Final Fantasies, those instant death spells cast on your party aren't... I feel like they're not as accurate normally, right? Like... Unless you're playing Solo Thief or something in Final Fantasy 1 and then they always hit you. But outside of those meme characters. Okay, where are we going anyway? Treasure, treasure, all the treasure, basically. One ether. Wow, I just said I needed some MP, but one ether is not enough anyway, you know. Well, prepare yourselves for nearly being done with... Wait, you can't even go this way. I'm such a dummy. Oh, Tonberries! Hey, buddy! Free elixir! That's a good steal! Yeah, that's a good one. He's gonna come over and start ganking us, though. You know what's coming. So let's try to focus fire a little bit better here. Sadly, the thief can't even really do damage after stealing the elixir, so... Level 46, too many hit points. It's not good. We got a plumed hat off of him, too! So there's not even a limit to how much you can steal, Interesting. I wonder if you could, I wonder if Golem protects you from the grudge or whatever that Tonberry will hit you with. I'd prefer to just kill him, but... It's kind of interesting. Just in case. Here it comes. Ah, it did block it. That's cool. Well, it's blocking some of it. And more importantly, nobody died, so I'd say that was a pretty good success. So Golem, again, proving summoners are one of the best spellcasters. Probably, like, Summoner White Mage are the two best, just so you've got healing and generally good attacks. Plus some good utility with Golem and, well, Carbuncle's okay, I guess. And eventually White Magic gets holy, if you want that. Oh, good! It's probably the rare drop for the Tonberry. So we got that stupid Mirage Vest. We only had to walk around the world once with the Chocobo, but hey, we got another. Didn't we steal something as well? It's like a, not something important, but we got a plumed hat as a steal. And an elixir from a steal. And then, yeah, we got a lot of items from that one Tonberry. Just farming them for drops. Alright, Ferris will never need to be a red mage again. It is the rare. I just got the 6% drop on a garbage item that I already had. Yep. Not surprised. Not surprised. Well, Ferris is mastering these jobs like a maniac. I mean, there's really only one more that I would consider, and I guess we'll do it. Now, we could equip dual cast. The downside with this is you couldn't have... It would be only black magic, right? I think. So, to get dual cast of good stuff will take a little bit more finagling. I'll double check it, but I'm pretty sure. But yeah, 999 job points for dual cast. It is certainly one of the strongest abilities in the game. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat it. Okay, it defaults to anything that a red mage can cast. So it's kind of like equipping red 3. So you get level 1, 2, 3 white, level 1, 2, 3 black. But if you happen to know anything better than that, you can also dual cast them. So say goodbye to your MP, basically. And if you have quick, you can quick flare, flare, quick flare, flare. So you could quad cast for a lot of MP if you really want to go nuts. Although, honestly, it would probably be better to go quick and then haste, haste, quick, haste, haste to get the whole group hasted if you don't have the auto haste sort of thing. I mean, there's lots of good combos. I'd say it might, like, just worrying only about DPS is not perhaps the most useful thing. The fact that you could cast Raise, Arise, Arise, or something like that twice in a row is also real good. Wait, what? What just happened? The frog? What? The frog is undead? But yeah, you can certainly dual cast it. One of the downsides, I would say, for Osmos is that it does slow combat down a bit. Like, just attacking is so much faster. But at the very least, with auto battle, remembering your commands, that's not bad. I've definitely seen worse combos. I don't like that enemy group very much. I just want to point it out there that that fight sucks. This is the trolliest of trolls. This is too much menuing for, like, what kind of limitation are these job abilities really? At the very least, even if in combat you want to limit you to only black or white magic, at the very least when you're in the menu, it should just let you cast any spells you know, because it doesn't really matter. You can always just swap them out and cast them anyway. So rather than having us menu swap, right? Like, anyway, dual cast is cool. For now, we're just kind of mastering Black Mage. But we'll probably use summons to kill groups faster. No economizer in this game, I don't think. 11 chests to go, 1 random item, whatever that is. Just keep your eyes open for secrets. The economizer is Final Fantasy VI, if you don't remember. Basically makes all magic cost 1 MP. Yeah, farming some of them was pretty sweet. One of the better... Oh, we had to go down the other waterfall to get over there. Can we just skip this fight? This fight sucks. Oh, wait. If we kill her first... Maybe she doesn't just go auto-death. What did they say? Something? I didn't even read that. I think the game is just trying to lure you into... Oh, we got a different one! Well, if you make her do it, she kills herself, and you get a Ghidra. Sounds like something that Godzilla fought. Fireworks. Interesting. Well, it's kind of cool. There's definitely some scripting things with that fight that can happen. Let's just spam a bunch of MP. Anyway, we can't go to the left, I don't think. So we'll have to re-loop-de-loop that. 1,000,000 bats. Thank you, summons, for being amazing. Actually, I like big enemy groups when you've got good sweepers like that. It tends to be the best XP, and if you can just kill them all in one spell, it doesn't take that much longer than normal. Oh, look. Arun Blades. So that sounds like a knight. Well, it's probably specifically for, it's probably meant for Mystic Knights specifically. All of the mages can use it, I guess. But, like, every time you swing it, it's a crit, and it's going to cost you something like 10% of your max 8 MP, or whatever it is, 5 or 10%. That's trash. You would never use that on a mage, because you need their MP for magic. I wonder if we can kill Alchemia before she kills herself. Yeah, easily. The main thing is I just didn't want her, you know, insta-deathing us all. You know, once she's the last one alive. Because that was pretty rude. Although I will say the tidal wave hit pretty hard too, so... so much MP down the drain. I don't know if this fight is worth it. Alright, Ghidra, I don't know what you have to steal. I want to find out. Lightning Scroll. Oops. It has nothing to steal until it turns into a Ghidra again. Oh, wait, never mind. Well, what if we just kill it? Do you get full XP for just killing it? Maybe we don't even need to do the Maiden's Kiss. Just leave it as a frog, because it was a trap. Oh. This one is kind of resolved by having a thief with the super speed run. But it used to be on the Super Nintendo a tight run. It was barely enough time to make it from the switch to the chest. Now this random encounter will probably mess it up for us, but you'll see. Dang, that was too much damage. Alright, we got the Protect Ring. Lots of time. Oh, so... I guess coming down that second waterfall wouldn't have really mattered then. I thought that was... Maybe we did go down the right one. Ah, it doesn't really matter. It looks like it all loop connects up anyway, so nothing to dwell on. Hope you guys like Sildra. I'll be seeing lots of her. Mr. Fist? What do you got? Are you... The game is fair and balanced, guys. 5,000 damage before we even get to input a command. Was it this buff? Was it this ridiculously rough in the Super Nintendo? In the old version? Hey, Joey, by the way. I don't remember so many enemies just completely killing everyone automatically every time you run into them. Like, it kind of feels like some of these enemies got buffed for this version, although I couldn't prove it. Boy, do we get hit hard all the time lately. We stole his headband, huh? Like, look at this. Every single battle, someone dies, and like no one can survive 5,000. Look at that's probably more than you'd have when you fight Shinru normally. Yeah, Skull Eater could do that, but that was a special fight. Skull Eater is a like Gill Turtle, Skull Eater, some of those like optional tough battles. They're special. But I just mean like a normal random encounter in a normal dungeon, and all the enemies can kill you. Look, now there's 3 of them. Now they probably won't do the special attack until there's 1 left. Seems to be the rule. Yeah, it's... Part of the difficulty here is just last man standing, and they seem to get buffed up a lot. I'm not a huge fan of that mechanic. The last remaining enemy gets like a super strong script. Not exactly my preference. So we gotta come back upstairs on the left. Because this isn't the last enemy, this is just the only enemy, and he's just gonna kill somebody. Like, either you kill him first round in 1 hit, or he kills one of your guys and you spend some MP to recover them. Which, you know, it's just MP, but... If I'm gonna gripe about something, that's the kind of thing I want to gripe about. And then, you know, sure, your MP's all back, no big deal, as long as you've got a few cottages. I need to figure out where to buy some more cottages, speaking of which. The last, like, 3 shops didn't have them. How are we doing here? 6 more chests, 1 more random item. We do have a thief, weirdly enough, for a little bit longer. So any secret passages will auto-reveal. Of course, my white mage. So much for MP to res. I don't have enough Phoenix. I can't actually afford to use my last Phoenix down. We have to go do the mess. Oh, it's so dumb. I hate all of the menuing to do this. Like, it kind of kills me. It totally breaks the flow of the game. Like, it takes you completely out of playing the game and you spend like a minute here in the menu trying to... Wrong one. No, and then I didn't... It doesn't auto-remember or anything. You gotta reset all these, of course, so go through all this. You know, all of that just to res the mage that was one-shot by an enemy that you couldn't stop him from one-shotting you, kind of thing. Maybe I can do a little bit of damage here, and that'll be enough to get wiped by Sildra. Oh, I guess... Well, I don't have any... I only have one Phoenix down. I have the Phoenix summon. I forgot about that, technically. I could have, in battle, res Lena with Ferris. I forgot. But, Phoenix downs are really expensive in this game. So, usually I don't have enough money to buy 99 of them. And in the last couple dungeons, people have been dying like mad. So I've burned through my stash, basically. And we only have the one left. So the one left is emergency boss fight res. Yeah. If you've only got one, you want to save it for an emergency, is my rule. Probably should have saved more than one, but I wasn't paying attention then. Now I'm trying to pay attention. Big old... Oh, I don't have a Geomancer. I couldn't see the holes in the ground. Oh good, an axe. The Aegis Shield number 2, if you want 2 of them. Let's see. Throw money at your problems. This is another reason why I don't always have enough money for Phoenix Downs. Throwing money. Yeah, it's, I think I'd like the job system in 5 more if the magic was all combined to one magic command. And the passives, once you memorize, once you learned a passive, your character just always had it. I think, instead of Freelancer getting passives, I don't think it would break the game too badly if every time you learned a passive, it just became a default ability for every... At least most... Not Berserk, but, like... Everybody should just always have your passives on. Because, they're... Like, what would equip bows add to it? Like, these all do nothing. Barehanded won't do anything most of the time. Like, most of them don't even give you much of an advantage, other than some specific ones. And it might need some rebalancing, where some of them, like dual wield is the mastering of ninja. Sure, everyone should be able to dual wield once you master ninja, no big deal. But you might want to make sure that the best passives are at the end of the level tree, right? And then, basically, you'd be able to equip 2 commands. Always. So you'd have 2, no matter what job you were, you could have 2 different in-battle commands. I think that would be better. And magic might just need to be any magic you've learned, or any magic you've mastered a job for, or leveled it high enough kind of thing. I don't know, I'm nitpicking a little bit, but there's just too much switching of abilities and magic for my taste. I spend way too much time in the menu, you know. Oh right, we mastered another job, good. I mean, we can just keep wrapping up these last couple jobs. Time Mage mastering is basically worth nothing. Summoner doesn't really give me anything for mastering it anymore either. Maybe slightly better magic stat than Blue Mage. We could master, or Black Mage. They look blue, right? We could master Blue Mage just to get it out of the way. Technically, Mime is available on a bunch of garbage jobs. I'll just go Summoner, because I like Summoner. And let her have, we could dual summons, that's pretty good, right? I think that works. Let's just test it out. I'm pretty sure it works. Air Knife is good. Hermes. Having to re-equip all the time, too, gets really old, you know. Early game is not so bad, but once you get to, like, the mid-late game, you just... feels like you're just constantly churning through the menu, equipping, changing abilities all the time. And then, like, oh, you don't want to fall in traps? Switch over to Geomancer for 10 seconds. They're terrible in combat, but they'll help for a little while. You know, there's too much of that, right? Jobs that are... like, if I put the time into Master Geomancer, we shouldn't have to worry about traps, right? I feel like... well, I mean, this is why future games did it differently. Like, once you get to Final Fantasy, let's say 9. 9 had a similar, in a sense, ability system. It comes from... You still had, like, job point kind of concepts. Yeah, you can dual summon. Of course you can. I mean, I was pretty sure, but just to show it up. But yeah, like in Final Fantasy 9, you equip different weapons and armor that taught you the abilities, kind of like your job, similar. But then you had like an equipment cost. So as you leveled up, you got more points, and to equip those abilities took from the total. And I think like that's the kind of thing Final Fantasy V needs for it to work. Maybe you don't want to have all the passives for everybody once you master them, although it's probably fine. But, you know, equipping dual wield might cost you 10 points, and as you level up, you get more and more points. You can, like, that's, you know, Final Fantasy's already solved that problem, essentially. But when people always talk about how Final Fantasy V has the best job system, it's like, well, no. It had a good start, but it kind of falls apart. We got a new weapon. I should at least check. A lot of this stuff is just trash, but it's actually 102 attack. Dang, that's more than I was expecting. That's better than the Rune Axe. Let's sort them here, and I'll compare. That's not fair. 102 attack versus 71. Womp womp. Legendary axe, the worst. Heck, we found a Titan's Axe, which is better than the legendary one. Don't be fooled. MP crits not as good as just 20 more damage, mostly. Sorry, Rune Axe. Here's a fun story. Alright, see you later, Duke. Have a good night. You're 5 back in 90. Yeah, you're broke. Played Final Fantasy 1. Oh, you drew it out. Didn't you have the, did you buy it secondhand? The game, the cartridge, came with, maps of the first, everything up to the volcano. We've got a nice big world map, bunch of dungeon maps, so good. Yeah, there's a lot of nasty gear. In terms of balance, if I was redesigning, I think these guys might be immune to lightning, but I don't think they're immune to air. If I was rebalancing 5, there's a lot of things you'd want to change. Axes for sure. Berserker needs a huge buff. Not touching the agility or the ability system, but Berserkers are pretty bad. And axes have such a bad accuracy rate and actually do less damage. It's just it's a shame. It's a sham. They definitely need axes to be more damage than swords. At least at a similar accuracy level. And they're not. What am I doing? This button. Okay, we're just missing one item. I think we're done here then. Oh, this guy again. Sure. Oh, we don't have a single target. I was doing holy and stuff last time. But now, right, this is why we don't normally have dual cast. Unless you're really, really focusing in on it, you probably want to have more, like, you probably want to have two schools of magic more than dual casting a single school. I would say, well, okay, she just killed herself anyway, that's fine. But, yeah, like, 90% of the time, you probably just want more. More options. Okay, Artful Dodge, was that the end of Thief? Yeah. Okay, so that is good. Actually, Artful Dodge is just another one of those passive 25% evade kind of things. I hope that gives you plus 25% evade, because if all it does is give you the agility of a thief, boy is that a bad passive to equip. This is why I never master Thief normally, other than for passives for the Freelancer. Just for reference, Kral has 46 agility. Let's change her over to something else, like a monk. Oh no, 29 agility. What will we ever do? That's not fast enough. Here, take we spent like 400 points to master Thief. Now, you too have 44 agility. Yay! Hopefully you get that 25% evade at least, but I don't know. One thing that I think that would be better, again, a minor tweak that would make more sense is, you know how when you equip a magic command, you get the magic stat, the magic attribute level of the job. So like if you equip blue magic, you get the magic stat from the blue mage, basically. I think that should work with any ability. If you're going to use this system, then if I equip the Thief's Mug ability, you should get the Thief's Agility at the same time. If it's better than what you're currently on. Like, that should be a guarantee. If you equip into your single slot another job, in fact, it might be better just to equip the other job entirely, and be like, we're a monk that equips the thief job, and you can also do all the thief stuff at the same time. That would probably even still be better than this system. Anyway, yay, that's done. Thief's over. So what's next for Kryl? We don't have a Holy Lance, or really any good lances at all. Lances, axes, real bad. Lances, real bad. That's the reason they're kind of my last ones there. Mastering Monk is okay. I think you get auto counter as a freelancer, but the downside with that is once in a while you don't want to kill an enemy, and you can't turn it off. So once you have it, your freelancer will always counter. Well, 50% when they take physical, or whatever the numbers are. So there's no turning it off once you've mastered Monk. So it's kind of a... It's good, but, you know, you kind of have to accept that you can't turn it off for... if you ever wanted to. Probably going for Spellblade Master would be more optimal, or trying to get some magic stats. Like Mastering Summoner or something to get... boy, these all look like Toad or something. Princess. You know... Balancing out some stat gains, like Monk has the best stamina if I remember correctly. I can't remember. I think Monk might have the best strength and stamina, and then it's either Thief or Ninja for agility, and I think it's Summoner. Maybe I think Summoner for magic. So you can master 4 jobs and have max stats. I guess we might as well go Monk anyway, but wait, what? Oh, we're already a monk. Yeah, okay. That was an accident. And... Rapid fire of punching worked out okay. It's been a while since I've been a monk. I'm not really looking forward to this. What do we want to give her to make her less crappy? I mean, just, well, kick kind of hits all targets. Zenanage, or however you say it, is definitely, more damage. And we've talked about this before, too, but all of these similar monk commands, or thief commands, should just be under one ability called thief, or monk, that gives you all of their jobs' abilities at the same time. Because they're generally all not very good, so they should just be combined together. Like, even the ninja abilities. Throw is good, image is okay, smoke is situational. But if they were all under ninjutsu or something, like how Edge had it back in Final Fantasy IV, that would be much more useful. I don't know what to do with Monk, man. Monk is tough. As far as, like, equipping abilities. I mean, we could just give them some passive, you know, first strike kind of thing. I never know what to give them. Let's just go... I don't even know. You know, if they're going to do a counterattack, Focus is useful for those rare counterattack situations, if there's a counter boss. I don't think there is a counterattack boss coming. Now, one of the downsides here is we can't Hermes Shoes and Kaiser Knuckle the same time. And the Kaiser Knuckle's, like, mandatory if you want to be a monk at this stage in the game. So, another negative for Monk. I might not leave her as Monk for very long. It might just be like... just get your job mastery and get out of there. 300 is... It's going to take a while, but... Yeah, we'll see. I might not like it. And then what else have we got? We got black, summon... Oh, right. I need to switch this back to white. Summon and white is a good combo. Maybe what I should do is... diversify here, so I've got all elements. And then we can haste up. I'm pretty sure there's a reasonably challenging boss coming up. If I go down. Or no, wait. Not that way. It was up. No? What am I missing here? Was this... Forget where I'm going. We spent too much time in the menus again. Honestly, that's kind of the consequences of spending so long switching your abilities and spells around, is it really does take you out of the game after a while. Oh good, just traps everywhere. Forced cutscene traps that push you back a bit more. Also not helping keeping with the pace of the game. I don't mind traps in theory, but I think once you fall through a trap, it should just be permanently marked. None of this, you know, if you don't remember it, you fall at the same spot again. Like, that's not necessary. So, this is backtracking. What did I miss down there? Self-resetting traps, yeah. You fall through the floor, leaving a giant hole. But then when you come back, someone has repaved the floor. The stone is intact when you return. There's little kobolds popping out of the walls, fixing all the traps every time you walk by. No, this is the only way to go. So what did I miss down there? I must have missed something. I kind of have memories of getting temporarily stuck on this floor more than once, too. Whatever the way forward is, it's a little bit non-obvious. I feel like it should have been up that way, but I did go that way once before and it wasn't there. I'm pretty sure the trap floor is just the trap floor. I think. Let's see how strong Kick is. Prepare to be not impressed. Actually, for a free attack, that is reasonably well balanced. I will say 1200 to everything for 0 MP, not actually too bad. I was expecting it to be like 200, so it's certainly got nothing on the real, you know, the real winners, but 1200 is, that's fair. That's about what I would say is decent for an attack that costs you nothing. About a third to half the power of your good summons, right? And even then, it's still pretty weak. But,